Draw your steel. Oh, damn. I didn't know we mean that.
Winter is coming.
I don't want it.
We know, John. We know Game of Thrones, John.
I don't want it.
Yeah, we know. Got John.
I hope A Song of Ice and Fire, John, is.
Your king commands it. Drink.
He needs it after what he's been through.
I hope.
Drink. Your king commands it.
I hope he, is less like this guy.
I don't want it. I never have. I don't want it. I never have.
Man, we're gonna ride up on Jon Snow, y'all. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, I thought we were talking about a different black group of black brothers.
That's fucked up.
Easy now. Welcome back to Watch the Thrones.
Yeah, that's a hell of an introduction, huh?
Yeah. I'm your host, Mackie Jones.
Yes.
And I apologize.
I don't. I'm Warren Logan, but I don't apologize at all for art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Watch the Thrones.
Watch the Thrones. We back.
I was watching this YouTuber.
So we just gonna
Crusader Chris.
I've seen Crusader Chris. Yes,
I think it was him.
I enjoy Crusader Chris.
It was somebody. Anyway, it was like they were talking about Jon Snow or something, and
why?
I
don't want it.
I guess it's a Game of Thrones thing. I don't fucking know.
Fucking Jon Snow.
Anyway, someone made the comment, and they're like, and then John spent all of season 7 and 8 telling us,
I don't want it. I never have.
And they played that or one of the versions of it.
That's
there's
great.
Several of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Say what you want about Jon Snow in season 7 and season 8, but he is consistent.
Yeah, he's something.
Yeah.
He is something.
He is something else. He is something. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So where do we start, guys?
We have so much to talk about today on Watch the Thrones. Where do we stop?
I mean, we can always talk about. We can always start here.
Who do we march on first?
I'm gonna march on the creator of House of the Dragon.
Yeah. Shout out to showrunner Ryan Condell.
Oh man. Okay, so
this will be new. This will be new for me because I actually didn't get a chance to read what you sent me, so I'm excited.
Yeah, there's things going on here, guys. It's okay. You'll be all right. You'll hear other things happening in the background because, maybe one of the producers didn't fully prepare and didn't fully delete something when he should have. But you know what? You'll hear more Game of Thrones stuff on top of all of this.
I don't want it. I never have. I don't want it. I don't want it.
See?
I never have.
You'll just randomly hear that throughout the, it'll be like you're watching Game of Thrones.
I don't want it.
The fuck?
The fuck, like keep recording or pause?
The hell?
Housekeeping?
Okay, there we go. All right, we're back, guys. We're back.
Clementine?
I don't even know what happened. Things happen. All right.
Let's hit me with
others.
I've heard great things.
The others are messing with us today.
Man.
All right, on with the show. The show.
Yeah.
So,
oink.
House of the Dragon showrunner wanted Damon's dragon to have failed white boy rapper energy.
And now my watch has begun.
And then it says below that, it says, he's a bit of an idiot. No one really likes him. All right, so let's see. Let's get into this. So Damon's dragon is Caraxes, I think it's, or Caraxes.
I've been hearing
Yeah.
but I've heard different people say it different ways. So
yeah, I've kind of heard both, so I don't know. Regardless, so that's his dragon. That's who we're talking about for in the moment. Failed white rapper. So if it starts off talking about how we have more dragons in this show than we had in like the whole of Game of Thrones, right? I think
they're coming
more than fair to say.
Shit. I mean, yeah, we have, haven't we?
So the sound designers had to come up with different sounds. Each of the for each of the different personalities and all that, and so they would come up with like different descriptions for the dragons. Ryan Condell or Condell or whatever, and Miguel Sapochnik.
Oh yeah. Shout out to him.
They came up with these character sketches for the different dragons, and they'll be like. They describe it in human terms, like white boy rapper, failed white boy rapper energy. So thought that was pretty cool that they did that, and they did pitch it as having failed white boy rapper energy. He thinks he's the coolest guy on the block, but in reality, none of the other dragons want to have anything to do with him. The fuck, right?
That's amazing.
He's so full of it. He thinks he's fantastic, but he's not. He's a bit of an idiot. Nobody really likes him, and that's it. And then it talks about the tensions between Targaryens and Hightowers, and the blacks and the greens, and all that. But yeah, that
race war. I mean, not really.
No, well, I'm not supporting the blacks. What? I'm talking about Rhaenyra. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Rhaenyra Targaryen. What the fuck are you talking about, you racist bastard?
Piece of schmidt. Shout out to Family Guy season 2. It's time for them to treat you like the piece of schmidt you are. That's Peter Schmidt. This is as bad as when I tried to watch the Black Game of Thrones.
The Black Game of Thrones.
Now look, there might be zombies. There might be war and all this, but I ain't trying to go out there with all the monsters out there. Oh man.
And yeah, they did bring on, by the way, for those who are into these deep knowledge type of things, behind the scenes type stuff.
I am.
Well, that's good.
I really am.
Paula Fairfield, she was the one who helped design the dragons on Game of Thrones, the show, and they brought her back. And so, yeah.
She's like, they're like, hey, you knocked it out of the park before, go on and do it again, right?
Exactly. So, yeah. That's that article. Thought that was pretty fun to see.
Yeah.
That just popped up on my notifications out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. And I chuckled to myself.
You sent it right on over to me. Yep. I laughed at the headline, and that was it.
That's all you need.
I was like, he'll tell me what I need to know.
Exactly. There we go.
That's great.
All right.
Well.
So next.
All right. So the YouTuber Talking Thrones, big fan. I'm not gonna lie. Once we launch the Watch the Thrones YouTube channel, I'm just gonna be living as that and just going and commenting on all these YouTubers' things and just start making connections.
I mean, yeah.
I'm probably gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
Because I want to meet him. I want to get him on the show. I just want to hang out. He seems like a good hang. He's a big fan, just like we are.
Yes.
So he did a video about an article that came out recently about how the actors who played Jaime and Cersei and how they felt about their ending on season 8.
Okay.
And it's interesting because a couple weeks ago we got the guy who played Varys. Mm-hmm. Everyone knew how Emilia Clarke felt, you know, and Kit, you know, everyone knew how they felt from the documentary. But you know, as years go on. By the way,
I saw a short where from an old interview where Emilia Clarke was talking about how, I guess when she's not looking like Daenerys, people don't know her.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, and so I guess one time she was with Kit Harington and I forget who else, the other person that she said, but they were just like, oh, can you? I want to take a picture with Jon Snow. Can you hold the camera?
Oh, damn.
Like, yo, if you only knew who that actually was. If you only knew who that actually was.
You wouldn't have anything to do with Jon Snow.
Damn right. Daenerys.
Mother of dragons.
S tier. I'm just saying.
Breaker of chains.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier. If you haven't seen that, what was that called? Game of Thrones baddies?
Yeah, baddies list.
Yeah. S tier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
With an S.
With an S.
But yeah, so interestingly enough, Nigel, I think is the name of the guy who plays Jaime, and Lena, the one who played Cersei, they actually had split opinions.
Okay.
So, and this is just so funny because his reaction was my reaction when I watched season 8. He thought it was right. He thought Jaime's ending was how it should be because he's never been shy about saying, you know, how dedicated he was to Cersei, and she was pregnant. So like he was always gonna run back to her. Is how he thought.
Yeah.
And them dying in each other's arms, he saw it as poetic and shit. Whereas Cersei, you know, Lena, whatever, was more like she said she felt gutted.
Gutted, huh?
Gutted. Mm-hmm. She was more on the side of everyone else, which Talking Thrones guy in particular mentioned how, like, he felt Jaime should have died defending Bran. That would have been a good full circle moment, you know? I agree with that. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. I would have liked that. But I didn't hate... I was more in line with everyone else. Like Cersei deserved a more brutal going out, you know. We've you know, she's basically been our true villain the whole time. You know, she's never gone. You know, she's had that Ironborn energy. You know,
the Ironborn energy.
You know, they could bring her back to life. They could go all Lady Stoneheart on her and Snow the sequel, and I wouldn't give a shit. You know, what is dead may never die. Yeah,
I would watch that shit.
Yeah, but so
she's a badass bitch.
Mm-hmm. She killed that character.
Lena, Headey. So I'm not sure how you say that.
Headey. I think. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So she was just like
the old Google.
But at the same time, she also pointed out how
the Citadel. That's what I meant to say. I went instead of Google. I went to the Citadel.
Noob. Did you try to open the gate?
Rage quit.
Rage quit. Or shit. That is what he did. Samwell Tarly did a rage quit, all right? Let's just call that what that was. Sam the Slayer slayed it with his rage quit. But anyway.
He did.
But yeah, she was like, she should have deserved a more gruesome death, but at the same time, it was like they stacked it so high, no one was going to be happy.
Right.
But back to Talking Thrones, the actual guy, he said it would have been great if she got burnt up by Daenerys' dragon. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, not mad at that either.
I ain't mad at that. You know, so I just found that interesting that their opinions were split, and it tracks too, because if you watch Nigel, what's his name's goddamn interview on Jimmy Kimmel right before the last episode was about to drop, he talks about how he was very satisfied, and he mentions how, like, you know, it's not going to be what you expect.
It's not going to be what you expect.
That's what he says. Yeah, it's pretty great.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
There's a lot of great interviews from that time when season 8 came out. Like, if you just go watch Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, all that from that time, like when everything was said and done, it's some very interesting energy, and everyone is passing the blame around the coffee cup. Ain't no one taking responsibility for the coffee cup, bro.
I wonder who actually left it.
Like,
it was Daenerys.
So Sophie Turner said Amelia. Amelia said Maisie. No, Maisie said Sophie. Sophie said Amelia. Amelia said Kit. Kit said Kit said an extra. Like, it's so fun. Check it out. I recommend it. It's a good time.
You want this responsibility, Jon Snow?
I don't want it. I never have.
You know nothing, Kit Harington. Except you know everything. Anyway, yeah, so that's a cool little thing I found. It's on Talking Thrones. Go check them out. And yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
and it's a great way to stay in shape.
Yes, it is.
The first ever Game of Thrones YouTube channel I watched, for the record. Now I watched, like, everybody, you know, pretty much everyone.
Yeah, pretty much them all now. I've been getting into watching a lot of Hills Have Eyes.
Yay, yeah.
She's got her a lot last couple days.
Me too, actually.
Yeah.
Me too. So I watched her video about, so I watched some of her more recent House of the Dragon ones, but then I also watched her video titled, you know, why Daenerys is a bad queen, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that one too.
Bro, what the fuck? We were on that Hills Alive energy, I guess.
Yeah, we were on something.
When I saw that last year, I was like, hater. Didn't click on it. Like, hater. Like,
noob.
Yeah, like I
don't want it.
Yeah, basically. I had to come back around. I had to come back around. But I really appreciate what she has to say now. That, and then also the two words that let me know Daenerys is going to be a bad queen, you know. 2 different videos. But yeah, dope shit. Fantasy Unleashed. Just they popped up on my radar again yesterday. And World of Westeros.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've been watching the history of Aegon III, which it's like 5 hours long. They're basically just reading Fire and Blood. Let's be real, but it's a good time though. They got animations to go with it and shit. It's pretty cool. I ain't even trying to sum that up because I haven't finished it yet. I'm like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours in, like shit. But it's good though.
Yeah.
We hear about 1. We hear about 2.
Dragonbane.
We hear about 4 and 5. Shout out to 4.
Shout out to Aegon the 4th.
Aegon the 4th. My guy. Come on.
He was just fucking and fucking.
He invented 96.9.
The fuck.
That was all.
Aegon the 4th was definitely that guy who was like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, I'll pull out.
Goddamn. Aegon the 4th is the future and the past. And forever, he's just forever, okay? Forever. Yeah, I said it. But shout out to Egg, though. Shout out to Aegon the 5th, a.k.a. Egg.
Yes.
And, yeah. But yeah, been having a lot of fun with Hills Alive and World of Westeros and Fantasy Unleashed. But I found another one. I have to get the name right. I'll get it right next time. But it's like The Bat Productions or something like that. And he does a lot of what if videos. And so this is going to take the place of my update for going through In Deep Geek series because I wasn't able to watch it. So we'll come back to you with the Faceless Men next time. This is a nice one. This is a nice one though. This is, what if Ned Stark took the Iron Throne?
All right.
Think about it. So, it's very interesting because first off, already a ton changes right off the bat, but some things stay the same, So for one thing, what to do about Tywin? Yeah, shout out to Tywin. He did his thing.
G-Dog.
Mm-hmm. T-Weezy. T-Weezy. That's my guy. So this one has a few different outcomes. Either Ned could just go full on honor Ned on him and just strike him down, because for killing the children, but at the same time, the other various High Lords around could persuade him to keep Tywin on as an ally, but maybe take some wards, maybe throw some penalties on him, and obviously you still got the others approaching, but we're just gonna set those on a shelf for a second. Calm down, relax.
They're coming.
Oh, they're coming hard. Shout out to Walk Hard, y'all.
Facts.
But because he would already be king, he would probably actually choose to keep his kids at home. Benjen would become Warden of the North, so that already sets up a whole bunch of different chain of events. Tywin and Ned, if Ned chose to work, if Ned made Tywin hand again though, and they actually cohesively worked, if they found a working system though, they could get a lot of shit done. A lot. And while fucked up on paper, if old Eddard hooked up with T Weezy, did a collab, man, the kingdom would go platinum for like a decade, man. Like just hit after hit after hit. Nah, but the guy predicts that Ned would probably actually die around the same time Robert did. Probably do, because like the Lannisters would probably still scheme and stuff.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
You wouldn't have the Red Wedding. Definitely, you wouldn't have any of that because none of those same things would be going down like that. Jon's path would probably still be the same, but if Ned became king and then went to see oh fuck, I'm blanking on her name, bro. Oh no, Game of Thrones fell.
His sister,
yeah. Lyanna, yeah, thank you. Yeah, if he went to go see her and Rhaegar, after the fact, he'd probably just one idea was send Jon with Hallan Reed actually and have him grow up there, and then still have the Reeds come to help Bran and just have them all go. Either way, Jon would still end up north of the Wall, and some shit would still go down. But he wouldn't join the Night's Watch, because he wouldn't have that inspiration from Uncle Benjen,
Right.
But yeah, you wouldn't have the Red Wedding, so the Ironborn, Walder Frey would probably get slighted even more or something. But at the same time,
one can only hope.
At the same time, Peter's motivations would not change. In fact, they'd probably heighten. From Ned being on the throne, he probably put even more effort, into what he does. So it might come out a different way, but still, there could be a good decade of some productivity if Eddie Ed and T Weezy
Eddie Ed, T Weezy.
Drop that mixtape.
Big Rob the God.
He's taking over, after Ed gets shot for making those YouTube videos in his bedroom.
Drink.
On the Iron.
Your king commands it.
I don't know, man. Ed Art's Chief Keef, fuck it. No, he's not. He's not. But But yeah, Daenerys obviously would still be a thing, but maybe Tywin and Ed. Oh, one other thing was like Daenerys and Viserys' fate would be completely different because Eddard didn't want her to be assassinated. So you might have like the first attempt, but then he might send Viserys to be warded somewhere. And then Daenerys might be sent to Dragonstone to live under, Stannis and them, which, she could still come up with some, some Theon energy. They could still, or actually, I believe Viserys would come out with some Theon energy. Let's keep it real, because they're both jackasses.
Yeah.
So he would definitely turn on who he was warded on and whatever. But, Daenerys might not. Daenerys might be loyal to the Baratheons. She might have a good time. Because, Stannis isn't abusive. He's just boring.
Facts.
But she'd probably bond with Shireen and everything,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, probably, maybe the madness wouldn't take hold quite so soon.
Perhaps.
Or quite so late, depending on... I've noticed most of this guy's theories are going off of the show, not the books. So that makes it even more interesting to me,
Going off of the show and not the books?
Yeah. Like he mostly like react like if this happened, this wouldn't happen in the show. That wouldn't happen in the show. That wouldn't happen in the show. But most of the things.
Perhaps her malice would have taken on sooner because she would have been at Dragonstone. Who knows? Mm-hmm. That is the seat of her house.
But yeah, so it's check it out, guys. There's another channel who does other ones too, but it's not the same channel. But they're like even shorter. Like this guy goes into some good detail, but it's like 15, 16 minutes. There's another guy who knocks him out in like 5. Or the other guy's series is how could the Starks have won? How could blank win the Game of Thrones or have won the Game of Thrones? So like how could the Starks have won? How could the Lannisters win? How could the Ironborn win? Because that's the other guy. So you have to be careful with how you search these things. But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff out there to watch. And I'm excited for us to join the YouTube community.
Yes.
The Watch the Thrones YouTube channel, y'all. It is coming.
If you're watching this on YouTube, and just ignore this, but yeah, it's
no,
here.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
And go check out the other channels.
We have a message for you.
Drink.
Your king commands it.
Drink.
Yeah.
Your king commands it.
There you go. That's what Robert has to say to you.
Yep. Big Rob the God. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I have a little YouTube channel. It's a fun little thing, actually. It's full of different, like 3-4 minute clips, talking about Game of Thrones and all the history of the houses and stuff like that. But the difference is it's different bits, like read by the actual actors and actresses. So you might have like a thing about House Bolton read by the guy who played Roose Bolton.
Yeah. Yes. They're on the DVDs actually.
Well, there you go. Well, this YouTube channel has taken those and put them on YouTube. It's
yes.
I knew they had to be from somewhere. I just,
Yeah, they're on a lot of the DVDs. Yeah, like Joffrey reads a thing about. They have ones about them reading like Joffrey has one where he talks about the Targaryens and like he like laughs when Rhaenyra gets burnt up by the dragon. These guys commit.
Yeah, they
did a good job.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw a few like Catelyn Stark talking about
the Tullys.
Harrenhal.
No, Harrenhal. You're right.
Yeah, so
Blackfish does the Tullys.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So it's called A Song of Ice and Fire Chapters.
Yeah.
That's the channel. That's what it's called. So I just thought I would, if you haven't heard those, seen those, whatever, go and check them out. They're worth. There's a few talking about the rebellion. There's one from Robert. There's one from Jaime. Talking about Robert's rebellion and the Mad King and all that.
Yeah, there's one from Marjorie talking about House Tyrell. The history of all the houses are there. Most of the big houses, I guess.
Yes.
There is a channel who does like the lesser known houses, like talks about like House Pike or Peak or whatever. Talks about them, for example. You know, they never get talked about. But
No.
Yeah.
No, they don't. So there you go. That's that. And I believe you have a question for me.
No, I don't. You're his counsel.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat
Wrong.
ass. Did you
Yeah,
know
there you
that? Look at this idiot. One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armor on him properly.
You're my counsel. Speak sense to this honorable fool.
Oh, that question. All right. Yo, man.
Yo.
How's it going?
You know.
With A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
I have finished.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. How you feel?
Loved it.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Loved
Are you ready?
Loved it.
Yeah, right?
Loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, one more time.
Loved,
it. I was with you on that one. Like, yes.
Yeah. That was fun to read a lot.
And so fast, right? Like once
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
dig into it.
Yeah, it went pretty quick.
All right. Red Widow, eh? Haka, haka, haka. Shoot my shot. What? Yeah.
Yeah, when she came in with I think it was, she had a bow.
Yeah. She was
And
like,
she just came in all like
yeah.
all like short and shit.
Come at us with that Arya energy, but like a grown woman in her 20s, you know. A lady grown, as they say.
Yes.
Damn dunk the lunk, thick as a fucking trunk, fucking stupid ass motherfucker.
Why would you not hit that?
Yeah, dunk. Why would you just chop off a bitch's hair? Oh yeah, I'm good.
That's just creepy, Dunk.
That's some virgin.
That's just creepy.
It's some virgin sauce, dunk.
Facts.
Oh shit, no, that was great.
Tenzel too tall, but she wasn't too tall for me.
Not once. Tenzel, yeah. I heard that name and I added this to the possible future kids name list. I like that name a lot.
Hey, Tenzel
Jones. You know? I ain't mad at that. And
Yeah.
man, yo, I'm so excited for that tourney, for all of that to be brought to life. We ain't gonna see it till like season 3. Like, I don't know how they're gonna stretch all of book 1. They're gonna have to add some extra adventures or something. But like, I guess book 1, the first story is gonna be the first season. Like, but like, you could take all of that and throw it into a season if you wanted to, you know, or at least the first 2. But it's gonna be like a story a season. So they're gonna have to add some things, you know.
They're gonna add, but you know what?
We're gonna watch it.
I'm kind of okay with it because in that then it's like, all right, show person, you have a lot of room and a lot of flexibility.
That's true.
And you have a lot of like ground, like things to kind of keep you grounded. So work within the parameters of the facts.
Yes.
But other than that, go nuts.
Go nuts.
I'm okay with that.
Don't D&D it.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
But yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see.
D&D woke up and was like, you know what? It's a great day to fuck up.
Yep. Anyway, but yeah, congratulations. I'm happy we're on the same page there.
I love that. I love, I'm not even really sure what my favorite story is, to be honest. I don't know.
I think for me, it's a toss-up between 1 and 3. I do love I love all of them, but if I had to pick, I like 1 because you meet everybody, but it's the tiniest bit slow sometimes. But you gotta get to know everybody. You know, you can't just dive in. You can't just be like, hey, let's have a tourney of 7 or whatever the fuck. Right. You know, you have to.
Yeah, it flew, like it was flowing very well. You know.
Yeah.
He made it work.
I like that Dunk gets his ass kicked. Like Dunk's like, oh yeah, I'm hot shit. And the third one,
oh yeah,
like Dunk, where you coming from with this liberal arts confidence, bro?
Like he got knocked out.
Like Dunk, you're not even a knight, bro. Let's be real. It is very obvious you were not knighted.
I love the thing that we might even talked about this before, but
we did, yeah.
When Egg was like, he's right there, get him,
get
he's
him,
right
hit
there.
him. Yeah. The fuck are you doing, Dunk?
He's right there.
Hit him. I love it. That's classic kid energy, though. Like,
yes,
hit him. And he even did it in the fucking sept or whatever at the end of the 3. Like, you know, Dunk is like Dunk has already been through a lot by the time he fights the other guy in the sept or whatever. And Egg's still like, hit him. He's right there.
He's right there, sir. He's right there.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
You know, he'd be the type to yell at a TV during a football game.
NASCAR.
Yeah. Any sport he was watching.
Egg is totally yelling, do another left turn.
He's going to pass you. Turn left, quick.
Oh, no, Hamlet. Egg, if you just replace Egg with Abe. Shout out to the whitest kids you know.
Yes.
If you know, you know, you know.
What really happened to Abraham Lincoln?
Mm-hmm. Look that up, internet. Revisit. It needs to be revisited.
It's great.
That's awesome news, though. Yeah.
Yeah. He seeing all those, all the and then I love the, you know, we know who he is. You know.
Yeah.
We know who he is.
Yeah.
But Duncan's just like, oh well, you know, whatever, weird name.
Yeah. Why are you even fucking here?
Yeah, you know, weird name. Okay, kid. All right, whatever. Come along.
Don't fuck up. Don't steal my shit.
Yeah.
I'll be back later. Don't steal my shit.
Yeah, don't steal it.
Oh, man. And shout out to Brendan Rivers. I hope to see more of him.
Yeah. And
like,
you know what?
He wasn't around that long, but I loved all the rumors and shit, you know?
Yeah. He was...
He kind of matched the hype, didn't he?
Yeah, for real. He really did. Seeing and knowing more about him and how he became like the three-eyed crow or three-eyed raven, whichever version you want to go with. Like it just, things make more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I can't wait for the next one because I guess they're gonna go to Winterfell.
All right.
So, yeah, let's do it. I'm ready for the show. I'm ready for the adventures.
Season 8 makes more sense to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Although, of course, if you get into the deep theories, then, you know, Bran's going to be the new villain, possibly, in the Snow series. We'll see what they do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the body
Bran.
is Bran Stark, but it's Brendan Rivers.
He's got that Rivers energy.
Your king commands it.
No.
Brendan Rivers drip.
I mean, Egg on the 4th was his father. I don't want to just...
I never have. I don't want it. I never have.
Targaryen,
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Targaryen on the throne, he was a bastard. I'm sure it's going to work out fine.
Family Guy, do more Game of Thrones jokes, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
That's all I kind of wanted to say. We'll touch more on that in our season 8 review. But yeah,
Look out for September, y'all.
season 8
review. We're gonna binge the whole thing. Not that sober. I'm not gonna lie. And we're gonna share with you our final thoughts. And if we can do it, march right down right afterwards and just do it. You know what I mean?
just knock her out.
Yeah.
Just knock her out.
The whole episode will probably just be that.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna be season 8 stuff.
Yeah. But I'll probably look up more season 8, like hilarious. I'll look up other things related to it as well, just to get more of the hate and everything,
Yes.
more of the funny reactions. Because yeah, who knows what else we're gonna hear before September? So yeah,
You never know. With this universe
with the
that we love so much,
Martin verse, Georgetown, the true MCU. All right. Yeah, that just happened. I finally made it work. The true MCU. The Martin
cinematic universe.
Well, I was going to joke and say situation, but yeah, situation universe. But yeah, so.
There you go. All right.
Oh, and to close things off with a quick little Katie's Corner. She's been renting the book digitally from the library, and she went over her days, and she was like 3 people behind in line, and then she got a notification. She was up like a day later, like the other 3 people just like they pulled a Slam the Slayer, they just dipped, and so she's got it back, and she's back on it. So yeah, there you go. May her watch continue or whatever.
Yes. We will have to get her on the show at some point to hear her thoughts about like where she's at.
Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe I can record her off the air and then bring in,
and then we'll play it live.
Yeah,
we'll do it live. Fuck it. Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, y'all check out Watch the Thrones. Look out for the Watch the Thrones YouTube, unless of course you're watching that on there right now, in which case thanks for doing that.
Welcome to the YouTube.
Check out Maple Mix Productions. Check out our music podcast, The Mixed Music Show. We talk about all things schmusic. Maple Mix Productions everywhere. Links will probably be down below if this is on the YouTube channel. I'll probably put in our link tree. And yeah.
There you go. There you go, kids. Watch the Thrones podcast at gmail.com if you want to email us. If you want to debate our takes on something. If you have more information, have questions for us, have any games that you want us to play in relation to this whole universe here. I'm always looking for cool little, funny games and things like that. Lists. I like those type of things.
May the others take your emails.
May the others take your emails if you're a flamer.
Wow.
If you want to flame us, the others take your emails.
Wow.
You jerk.
I meant like they'd be reading them and let us know.
You jerk.
Oink. Do we want to end this with the baddie of the baddies?
Yeah, let's let her say how she does it.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Whore.
I don't want it. I never have.
All right, John. We know. We know, John. now
Game of Thrones, you win.
our watch
our watch
has
ended. AIDS.
Everything we do is sweet.